This Marquee Dragon video is sponsored by Shattered Crystal, game codes, and items.
Hello, I'm Marquee Dragon in game and Marcus Eichenberry in real life, and I've got Dennis Hartmann with me. Dennis is going to show us Dungeon Empires. And this actually looks like a really neat game. This wasn't on our plan for us to do. It was just, it looked so neat that we had to show it to you. So, first off, Dennis, tell me, what is Dungeon Empires?
Okay, Dungeon Empires is divided into two parts. The first part is you are the dungeon lord and you have to build up your dungeon, you have to take care of your creatures, you have to expand it. And the second part is your hero. You have a normal role-playing character, so you can choose between a fighter, mage or rogue, and then you can go outside and just raid dungeons of other players that they built up before. So that is short.
Yeah, well, that's what
description for Dungeon
that
Empires.
is what intrigued me so much, was saying that I could go into dungeons of other players, because when you use created content from other players or from the community, you actually end up with some very unexpected things. They use your tools and they design things that you never imagined anyone would do, and that gives everyone who's entering into the dungeons a chance at a very unique experience, something that's never been seen before, because no game publisher was crazy enough to try it.
Yeah, the only thing is when you're going out with your own hero, the only thing is the level of the dungeon and the creatures you will see inside. But you will never know what kind of elements will be there. So we have fire dungeons, we have some dark dungeons, we have ice dungeons and all that stuff. You never know, and we have thousands of possibilities.
And so with that, with your character, I assume that there's like character development, that you build up the skills of your character.
Yes.
And stuff. And so do I need to worry about if it's going to be an ice dungeon? Do I have to prep properly for that, or will I know ahead of time?
You won't know. Sorry.
So, well, that's okay. But I mean, that's actually part of that's.
If you fail the first time, you can try again.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So that's good. So
Yeah.
so it can give you quite a bit more of a challenge than maybe you're even expecting. But if you don't have success the first time, then you can rearrange things and try again. Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. So you can always end up having success.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
So is this single player? I mean, I know other players create dungeons, but will I ever run into another character in the game?
No, not in that way. What you maybe meant. What we can do, we have the main part is a single player. You're running around alone, but you can have a clone of your hero, send it to your friend, and then you can choose the clone's friend to join your party. But you control it.
Oh, I see. I see. So it's like a party system, but they're just all under your control.
Yes.
It's an NPC that works with you.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm just so fascinated by this, because this, I don't know what it is about it, but it's like I'm dying to play it already.
Yep. The best thing is it looks like a client-based game, but it isn't. It's browser-based. It's based on the Unity engine. It's fully 3D, as you can see. It looks amazing for a browser-based game.
Yeah, and so the Unity is kind of the big buzzword this year. And it's really amazing, the graphics that you can get with that engine. And so let's take a look at can you run us through the dungeon?
Of course.
Is your guy well equipped? Is he going to survive?
No, not for my own dungeon, unfortunately. I will die maybe at the third room, because I have a fire dragon there, and he's very powerful.
Very hardcore?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like much fun. Well, let's try it. Let's see.
As I said before, this is my dungeon, so I'm doing just a test raid, so I don't get any experience, I don't get any loot here. It's just to see if I like the look, if my creatures are strong enough. What I know is my own dungeon is level 13 and my character is level 12. So
Okay.
yeah, let's see if I can beat my own dungeon. So what we hear is the first demons. They attack me immediately, and we don't have. We have our battle system is turn-based. So
excellent.
It's,
so it gives you time to think.
Yes.
That's what I really like about the turn-based stuff as opposed to the real-time action, is because I can sit and strategize just like I would with chess.
Yeah. What I can see here now in the first room is that you can see this purple the purple thing here. That
Haze.
is, yeah, it's
Fog.
it's
Like
fog. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a purple fog, and it shows me that it's the element is called dark. And
Okay.
it's a dark dungeon, and if there would be dark creatures, and then they would be much more powerful. Right now, these are normal creatures, so I'm a little bit lucky. I will choose now Strike Out. It just strengthens my weapon. I can choose if I want to do a power action that gives me more damage, but as you can see in the right corner, there's a time curve, and if I use a very heavy power action, then I have to wait a little bit longer until it's my turn. So,
Okay.
and on the other hand, I can do a fast action, and then I will speed up this timeline, and but my attacks will be much not that much powerful. So, but I want to hit him very hard. Okay, that was one hit. Because of that.
And now they're getting their turns against you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
well, you got him.
Yeah, that was very lucky. Let's see if a normal attack. All the animation are not finalized yet, so we are still working on the animation, but yeah, it's already looking pretty good. So yeah, first room is easy. So if this would be an enemy dungeon, I would get a treasure chest and would choose between different
Your reward, your loot.
rewards. Yeah, like I can get a key, for example, for another treasure chest that I can find at the end, or I can get some stuff for my own dungeon. So yeah, it's the next room. Oh, I think I still can beat them, the three guys. And you will see the one in the middle, this goblin. He has this spell on him. So if I click here, I can see. Oh, it's he's watchful. Increase the evade chance of the next enemy melee attack by 55%. So I think I should hit him first. Let's see. I will use cleave, because cleave will damage all the other creatures as well. Oh, the succubus died. Lucky me. Yeah, if you know what you have to do, then it can be very fast. But if you need some time to think about your next turn, yeah, take it. You have plenty of time now, since it's turn-based. Oh, critical strike.
That's
Nice
like animation from the movie 300.
Yeah, true.
We just needed a little more blood.
Yeah, the special thing is that you can't just concentrate on raiding other people's dungeons, because the only thing that you can find in dungeons is stuff for your own dungeon. And if other people raid your dungeon, then you get stuff from the enemy hero. If he fails, then you will get special magical items for your hero. So both parts are a little bit connected to each other.
And so I assume that you level up as you get through more people's dungeons. Your level increases, and then you get the ability to get, higher end components for your dungeon building. Is that kind of how it works?
Yeah. If I go to a level 10 dungeon, then I get items that fit to this level. For example, I get sometimes I'm a little bit lucky, then I get some rare items. We have also rare items for the dungeons, like special rooms, bigger rooms, or some nice decorative items and so on. So here's to die now. Thank you very much. Because in the next room, I'm pretty sure we will see my dragon.
Ah.
No, it's not the dragon. We have to go.
So, oh goodness.
Yeah, I think they did a debuff on me. Yeah, they do 25% more water damage. As you can see this ice crystals here. So that means that here's we have the element of water in this room, and these creatures are water creatures, so they are more powerful. And I have a debuff on me in the dark. That's pretty bad. Let's try again. Yeah. When somebody goes into my dungeon and he succeeds, I will get an email like, "Hey,
oh, interesting.
So and so he raided your dungeon and he was successful." And I will also get an email if somebody enters my dungeon and he fails, so I can.
And so, if your dungeon is really popular.
My dungeon?
If your dungeon is really popular, will you end up with will you end up with your mailbox full?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You can turn it off.
Okay.
We also have an in-game email system, so you don't have to spam your private account. So yeah, you can see it still in game.
So what is some of the inspiration behind this game?
The inspiration. Oh, that's a question you should ask the developer. Since I'm just a PR guy, I have to talk about the game, but I don't know anything about the inspiration.
No problem.
I'm very sorry. But what I know is when we thought about we should do that kind of game, we always had in mind that Dungeon Keeper is many years old, and players are begging
I
for.
played Dungeon Keeper.
Yeah. And
would that be your dragon?
Oh yes, that's my dragon, and I think I will die.
Will you die before you can get a shot off?
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Well, this is your health bar down here?
Yes, that's my health bar.
Yeah, it's not looking very good for you.
No, and unfortunately I don't have any health potions with me. I think I'm naked here right now. The next critical hit.
Yeah, so folks, we're about to see what it looks like to die.
Yeah. Again, we have the fire elemental in this room, and we have a fire dragon here. Yeah, I will hit him once, just that he recognizes me next time.
I see.
Still, no, it's. Thank you very much. You still get some loot, but yeah, I managed to kill 7 of my 13 creatures.
Not bad.
That's it for Dungeon Empires.
Okay, so with Dungeon Empires here, how do we get it, or how will we get it? Do we just go buy the game, or is it free to play, or how does this work?
All of our games are free to play and free to download. Since this is a browser-based game, you just go to DungeonEmpires.com and register, start the game when it's available. Right now, we are in closed beta with just a couple of hundred testers right now. It's our own production, so it's not in early stage, but I think we will invite more people in the next couple of weeks. And we are aiming for open beta in March. So,
what? So, if I'm playing the game, you need to make money somehow. how does that interaction going to work? What am I going to buy that's going to make the game better for me, or how does that work?
For example, you need more space for your stuff.
More loot bags?
Yes, for example. Then you can buy some space, some more bags. That's one thing. I'm not sure how many. I think experience boosters will also be one part of the item shop, but it's not finalized yet. So we don't have that much content in there for the item shop. We have to figure out what's good and what's not so good to have in the item shop, and what we will give out for free.
Well, the game looks excellent. I'm looking forward to trying it. So, Dennis, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shut the door and box.